Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Richard Free Attack with 1146 rating versus Souls Maniac with 742 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. So we're going to see a tie, and then Souls is going to win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and he's going to decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hand is Ben 10, Alpha, Droplet, Orange Light Prep. This is pretty good. And he has an orange light effect, and he has droplets, so a couple going second cards. And then he has Nib, Widow, Ray, Avarice, Shark Cannon. So his hand would be better versus like any combo deck. Against this deck, it's not really that good. But his hand's interesting too, because he'll have a couple interruptions. I think Avarice is weird in this deck, especially if you're choosing to go first. I feel like this card is just better going second because you can draw on like afterburners and stuff like that to break a board. I don't really like this card. It's got a normal 7 Ray, and then go for Shiz, set 2 back row, end phase Shiz. That's going to grab Hornet Drones. And then pass turn, draw Dawn Knight. Not a good draw. And then activate Prep. That'll search out Ben 10. And then Alpha effect, Tribute. And that's going to search for Ben 10. And then Ben 10 effect, add Eva. So is he going to normal summon this and go into Zeus? Or is he going to discard that? This is why he added it, maybe. He's going to normal summon Dawn Knight and then go for Nightmare Phoenix. I would have went for it. Where Shiz pointed in case of like a rose comes up later. Alright, so he did summon it down there. And then he's going to use the effects, Chainlink 2 Dawn Knight. And he's going to target Shark Cannon, he's going to chain Widow to negate. And then he's going to send his Gamma. And then Gamma effect. Oh, before Gamma effect he's thinking. He's going to Shark Cannon and add a Grave. And then Phoenix beat over, and then he's gonna Orange Light and negate Ray effect maybe. Well, he does have access to Hornet Drones. So like if you negate Ray, he's still gonna get back to the links. But I guess this would stop like an end phase search. Yeah, I don't know. This forces Hornet Drones at least. And then he's gonna get Eva effect. That's going to add Angel and then Orange. And then he goes in the Mermaid and 4 Orcas combo. But set Droplet and then pass, draw Widow. Orcas combo used to be so nuts. Like just looking back at it, like every deck could play it. Just 2 monsters was full combo. Hornet Drones, bring out a token. Then goes into Kagari effect, add back Shark Cannon, he's going to chain Droplet to negate it. And then make Hayate, battle phase, poke for 15, and then use that effect, and that'll dump a Ray from deck to grave. Why would you dump Ray there? Oh, he's going to try to Avarice, and he's going to put back 1 Ray. Alright. Well, at that point, wouldn't you just send a Rose? In case if it gets hit with like Ash or something. Well, he knows every card in hand, so there's not going to be an Ash or something. Go for Kaina. Then go for Shiz. Then activate Avarice. That's going to put back 5. And then draw 2. Then he's going to shuffle. Then draw Strike, Ash. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, that's incredible. Then set 2, end phase, Shiz effect. That's going to search afterburners. Then pass play, draw Delta. It's going to get rid of Ben 10 for alpha effect. It's going to bring itself out and then search Natasha. And then Ben 10 effect. Chain Ash Blossom on that. And then Delta effect to bring itself out. It's going to activate Widow on the Delta. That's pretty... why? Like, now I'm trying to think, why would you Widow take Delta there? What do you get out of it? What are you playing around? I think he's trying to play around Bird. It just doesn't make sense because he's already playing around Bird. Yeah. That's all I can think of. Is that he's trying to stop 2 level 1s because Bird's unaffected by everything. But then it attacks in the shiz, uses its effect, and then it goes in the downer and you just steal downer. Or Zeus. Because it only has 1 cent. Yeah, this is the worst Widow Anchor I've ever seen. This is just wild. Maybe he's never played versus Drytron. Doesn't know the Striker versus Drytron matchup. I don't really know the Striker versus Drytron matchup myself. He's gonna normal summon Angel. He's already went through everything, though. Alright, what else does he play? Does he have... Oh, he doesn't. Alright, fair enough. And then he's going to link those 2 away for Union Carrier, effect, Chainsaw him, Strike on the summon. Why does everybody do that on the summon? Although, like, Zeus effect on the summon. Like, why not wait until the effect? You know, there's a lot of people, probably half the people playing Drytron are playing 2 Union Carrier right now. I think it's worth, you know, waiting half a second for the effect. But now end phase, you're going to get Delta back, pass turn, draws base. Oh, that's not a good card. And then we're just going to see Drytron scoop there. So now moving on to game 2. We're going to see Drytron go first. Maybe you can set up like Herald for game. Opening hand is Zeta, Ash, Cyber Emergency, Orange Light Alpha. Then he has Hornet Drones, Veiler, Desires, Reborn, Widow. So only 1 hand trap. Reborn. This dude's list is wild. This card is like very bad in Striker in my opinion. Gonna activate Alpha, get rid of Zeta, and that's gonna search Ben 10, especially for like a going first list. And then Zeta is gonna bring itself out, add the Ritual spell, and then Ben 10 effect. That's gonna add Maju, and then normal summon Maju, use that to grab Ultimateness. Then he's gonna go for Union Carrier, Carrier effect, chain effect Veiler on it. He's going to chain Orange Light and then equip Dawn Knight from deck. Activate the Ritual spell, bring out Ben 10. Dawn Knight effect, send Gamma. Add back the Ritual spell. And then Gamma effect, bring itself out. And then Ben 10 effect, search for Eva. Activate Emergency, that's going to search Delta. And then Delta, bring itself out, get a free draw. And he draws into Ben 10. Not a bad draw at all. Then he's going to go for the Herald link and then bring out Ultimateness. And then pass play, draws Nib. That was definitely a turn late. He's going to activate Desires, banish 10, and then he's going to chain Ash to that most likely. See what he banished. A lot of nothing. There's like, what, 1 ray, a rose. Not a lot of like cool tech cards or anything. Activate Hornet Drone, lets it go through. He's gonna bring out Hayate. And then battle phase, chooses to attack directly. And then uses its effect. He's going to chain Ultimateness effect to that, negating. And then Eva effect. That's going to search Orange Light and Angel. And then Striker's just going to admit defeat there. Not too much you can do versus multiple negates and then a full follow-up. But game 3 opening hand is Nova, Ultimateness, Emergency, Maju, Nova. And Striker chose to go first. Opening hand is Rose, Veiler, Ash, Ray, Widow. So he's going to end with 3 interruptions. No floodgates or anything. Goes for shiz. And him summoning Rose could make him maybe think there's like a nib in hand. But it's pretty easy to play around. You just summon your stuff right here. Then end phase shiz. That's going to add Widow Anchor. Then pass play. Draw Ben 10. Just going to activate Nova. Chain Ash Boss into that. Then activate Emergency. That's going to add Zeta. So with a slower deck like this, it kind of makes sense to Ash Nova, because if they get to their Drytrons, they can just kind of like outpace you. But that's how it is for like most back row decks. But with this deck, it might actually just be different, because you can just like Shark Cannon them all out of grave. But honestly, I don't know. I've never played like Striker versus Drytron. Never was the Striker player. I'm gonna Zeta effect, tribute Ben 10. That's gonna add the ritual spell. And then Ben 10 effect. That's gonna add Eva from deck to hand. And then normal summon Maju. He's gonna use that to add Ben 10. And then activate the ritual spell. That's gonna bring out ultimateness. Battle phase, beat over shiz. And then attack direct. Passes turn, draws ghost spell. Not a really good draw here. He's gonna Widow on the Herald, chain Herald effect, chain Widow on Herald, chain Herald effect. And then Eva effect that will search him out the Orange Light and then the Angel. And then normal summon Ray. It's gonna go battle phase, beat over Maju. And then main phase 2. Pass turn, draws prep for turn. It's gonna activate prep. Chain ghost spell. Yeah, it's gonna chain Herald effect to that for sure. Chain Ray effect. Yep, you just let that one go through. Why? Like, you know that he plays Veiler and stuff. And like this even plays into like Gamma. Yeah, that was a really, really bad negate, because like what is Ray actually doing this turn? Like, let's say it brings out Kagari. You know, Kagari add back Widow. Cool. Natasha. Let's say they go for Kaina. On ultimateness. Cool. Natasha. Sounds like Natasha's just the way to go. I don't really care about striker cards. Their engine cards on your turn do nothing. 0 interruptions. The potential hand trap could be a negate. So I think that was a really bad negate. Like a very greedy negate. And then Kagari effect, add back Widow. What? He isn't search for prep. Yeah, it was hit with Bell. Kagari, add back Widow. And then Nova. That's going to bring out Alpha from deck. Add back the ritual spell by targeting Alpha. Sad, that's unfortunate. Yeah, like just the Nova there was pretty nice. And now he could go into like, let's see, like a Union carrier here he could if he wants to. And then equip Dawn Knight. Send. No, I don't think that'd be the play. Yeah, go into like a Link 1. Or bring out Zeta. Yeah, that works too. Alpha, bring itself out. Yeah, you just need like this search off that. I was gonna search for Natasha. He should have searched Ben 10 there, because he's gonna get another send off of the Dawn Knight send. Like if he's gonna send Gamma, he's gonna get a Gamma tribute. And that's kind of big. Like this Natasha isn't really doing anything. Make Union carrier, equip Dawn Knight. Then ritual spell, bring out Herald. And then Dawn Knight effect. It's gonna send Gamma. Gamma effect. Why is he tributing Natasha now? There's so many mistakes on this turn. Like, why would you tribute Natasha? This is your follow-up. This is nothing. Like, this is gonna get set anyways, right? Like, you're just gonna make a Zeus at some point. Maybe not use its effect this turn, but its effect will be used at some point, and this will just be sent. So I think I would have got rid of that and kept Natasha in hand for a follow-up. But then again, like, realistically, like, this should have been a Ben 10. He should have Natasha in hand right now. And then it would have all been way easier. It's going to go into assembled, attack. Yeah, so, like, this definitely could have been different. I don't think, like, at any point, like, he was going for game this turn. Just because, like, you weren't going to Natasha like that. But I definitely think there's way different plays I could have been done. Like, there should be a card in hand, for sure. Like, there should have been Natasha in hand right now, because he should have attributed Ben 10. But then after he messed up on that, then there should have been a Natasha in hand, because he should have attributed Herald. And now he's just attacking over for some damage. Ray bring itself out. Wait. Why would you do that? Because now he just tags out in the kinda and kinda unassembled and you look stupid. Oh no. Huh? Oh, he's not even gonna go in the kinda. Oh, he just doesn't know. Wow. There's no way. Like, how? Like, that kinda on this would be so good. That's like the biggest punishment ever, and he doesn't punish him. Wow, yeah. You hate to see it. You really do. Because right here, you'd be like, main phase 2? And, like, is it even worth making down, or do you just keep this for the protection? End phase, Zeus effect. See, the Herald was going to grave anyways. Then pass turn, draw nib. He just passes, draws twin. I mean, he might just win off the Zeus. And then pass turn, draws. Oh, top deck's desires. What does he draw off of this? He needs any monster, actually. So that way he can, like, link away with this. Oh, that works. Holy. Look at the banished. He was going first, so maybe some floodgates. Nope. And then Rhoda, that's going to add Ray from deck to hand. And then Widow on Zeus. He's going to chain the effects. Goes chain, that's annoying, no chain. Did he want to use that? Yeah, you would have done like chain 1 Shark Cannon, chain 2 Widow instead of chain 1 Widow, chain 2 Shark Cannon. Then normal summon Ray. It's going to attack with that and attack with 15. Then Ray effect. It's going to go into Hayate, poke for 15 with that. And then use that effect, send Shark Cannon. You know, actually, he's still a Veiler. Yeah, as long as there was more than one Veiler, he actually cost himself the game there. Because he could have Shark Cannon on Orange Light, Widow, then Ray, and he would have had Ray, Zeus, and Orange, and he could have Needle Fiber combo and Access Code at 53, and then that's 83 for game. So, a ridiculous amount of misplays coming from this match. Then go on the Kagari effect. It's going to add back Shark Cannon. Set 2 Shark Cannon, go in the Shiz, end phase, Shiz effect, add Afterburners. Pass turn, draws prep. You know, honestly, that was probably the best top deck he could have had there. Because that is a name for the Drytrons, and it's Ben 10, and a discard for the Twin. Wow. That's nice. But they're both Shark Cannons, so it's like, he's going to have his grave hit. He's going to activate Prep. That's going to add Ben 10 and then add back from grave. Imagine he just like forgot it and then Twin discard game. But now he's going to activate Twin Twisters, pop the back row, chain both Shark Cannons. If he doesn't do this, then he'll go like Alpha Effect, and he's just going to Shark Cannon, banish Alpha, Shark Cannon in response, banish Ben 10, and then he has nothing but Twin in hand. So he's going to hit Alpha and Herald at a grave. Gets rid of Ben 10 for Zeta. And then Ben 10 effects, search Orange Light, add back the fusion or the ritual spell. Then he's going to activate the ritual spell, bring out Natasha effect, gain some life. Should honestly be less because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Says at 400. He should only gain 200 here. Wait, we've seen that come up before in a video. I remember, like, people forgetting Shiz versus Natasha. But Gamma bring itself out and bring out Zeta. And then Natasha. Oh, he could have not brung out this Zeta here. Because he used Gamma effect. And he could have just brought itself out. You don't have to bring out Zeta. And then he could have Natasha effect take Shiz and play around Nib. But since he summoned back an extra monster, now he's playing into it. Yeah, see, now he just gets Nib dropped. Because he messed up there. And then... No, he's still in this game. He's not out of it yet. It's just very hard for him to win. He's going to set Orange Light and then pass turn. Draws Cosmic. It's decent, you know. If he top decks like a field spell, that'll be good. Nib beat over. But he just needs to draw like a Drytron name now. Be very good. Oh, man. Draws the field spell after the top deck Cosmic. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, that ended up being like the best top deck. Because it just traded with his turn. Draw Veiler. Oh, that's game now. Because now he just goes in the Needle Fiber combo. As long as he still has another Veiler left in deck. Because he has gone through 2. And there's none banished, though. And he does. Wow. GG's. Has the 3rd Veiler in deck. And then gain counters, remove. Just kind of waiting for an emit defeat. Effect, gain 3,000. And then pop. Yep, tag for game. That was unfortunate. Definitely a couple misplays from Richard. It cost him the game there, or he did have it. The striker player was also playing kind of interesting. Like, they also missed game 1 turn. It went from, like, he messed up setting up a good board, and then they messed up game, and then he messed up game. So, really interesting game 3. And, like, wasn't this the game that... Yeah, this was the game that he had ultimateness, and he went Bell on prep, and then he negated the Ray effect. I told you, there was no reason to negate that Ray effect. Who cares about a Kagari if you're just, you know, setting up a Zeus, and you have follow-ups, you're doing very good. Like, you can always set up, like, a Natasha in your grave and, like, force them to hit it. Or I guess, like, in his case, he would have had Natasha in hand and Ben 10 in grave. And then Shark Cannon would have had to hit Ben 10 out of grave, and he would have get to keep his Drytrons and the Ritual in hand. It would have been so good for next turn. And he also didn't kinda to stop the Zeus from coming down. Wow, this match hurt. It really did. Like, the kinda on the assembled would have been amazing. That would have been like the best play of the month on the channel for sure. and then he just threw it. But that's going to be it for the video. Like, comment. Oh, let's see how long the match was. Almost forgot. This was only a 42-minute long game. It felt a lot longer than that. I guess, like, striker matches feel very long. But that's going to be it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The GB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.